Adriana, chef and founder of Tepuy Collective, and this is Cook With Us with Well+Good. Today I'm making Leek Cannelloni with green salsa verde. It's delicious, this recipe. I know you're gonna love it. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As I was saying before, this is one of my favorite recipes because it's inspired by a recipe that I learned in my time working in France. So it's very, very light, but you feel like you're eating pasta. So this recipe has 3 steps. The first one is the sauce. For the sauce, we're gonna need white onions, coconut milk, bacon. If you're vegetarian or vegan, you can use mushrooms instead. Parmesan cheese. If you're dairy-free, you can use nutritional yeast, and leeks. Then for the Leek Cannellonis, we're gonna need 3 thick leeks like this one. And for the filling, we're gonna need ricotta, thyme, garlic powder and salt, and lime, and a reusable Ziploc bag. So let's get started. So we're gonna start by making the green salsa verde. First step is that we're gonna sear the bacon or the mushrooms if you're using mushrooms. And we're gonna wait until it's very, very crispy. And once it's crispy, we're gonna take the bacon out. We're gonna leave the fat in the pan, and that fat is what we're gonna use for our sauce. Okay, so I took the bacon out when it was very crispy, and I cut it into chunks like this, and I left the fat in the pan because that's what we're gonna use for our green sauce. So I'm gonna add a little bit of the green leeks, onions, and salt. And we're gonna cook it for 5 minutes until it's very, very soft. So after 5 minutes pass and your onions and leeks are very, very soft, add the coconut milk and the cheese. All of it in. And we're gonna cook it for an additional 6 minutes. And then we're gonna blend. So I'm gonna bring my pan, and I have my blender here ready to go. I'm gonna add all my leek sauce into the blender. We're gonna blend until smooth. Okay, this is ready. It's delicious. And this is the consistency that we're looking for. I'm gonna taste it. Perfect. Now we're gonna go with the next step. Now I'm gonna start making the filling for the cannellonis, and I'm gonna need thyme, ricotta, 1 lemon, this reusable Ziploc bag, and a glass. I'm gonna tell you for how are you gonna use this glass. So it's pretty simple. Everything together, mix it very well. I'm gonna put the thyme leaves inside, a little bit of lemon zest, a little bit, not a lot. Garlic powder and salt. I have them mixed here. And then with a spoon, mix it very, very well. Like that. Always taste. Make sure that it's delicious. I'm gonna taste it. Perfect. So now, to make my life easier, I'm gonna use this glass, and this is a tip I know you're gonna love. You're gonna put your bag here in the glass, and this is gonna make your life easier to fill the bag. So we're gonna put all the ricotta cheese here, close it, and then we're gonna put it on the side and start making our cannellonis. For the cannellonis, you're gonna need 3 thick leeks like this one, and we're gonna cut it into 4-inch tubes. Okay, so we're gonna start by cutting the ends, and we want tubes about 4 inches long. And then with our finger or with a spoon, we're gonna push it, and And do not discard the middle part because this is what we're gonna use for the filling. And we're gonna rinse them as well. We're gonna take all this dirt out. But this is what you're looking for. Now we're gonna start filling up our cannellonis. And the first step is that you're gonna cut the tip of your bag, just a tiny bit. After you rinse your cannellonis, you're gonna start filling them up slowly, like that. And then you can go on the other side to make sure they're all filled up. And we're gonna go like that for 12 cannellonis. So after I have all my cannellonis filled up, I set up my oven to 375, and you can use a Pyrex or a container like this one. I put just a little bit of oil in the bottom, and I'm gonna finish up putting my cannellonis. I'm gonna pour the sauce on top. All my cannellonis. I'm gonna drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and the bacon or the mushrooms if you're using them. And Parmesan cheese if you want. If not, you can leave it just like that. Okay, so now we're gonna go and cook our cannellonis for about 45 minutes. All right, this is ready. It smells so good. I'm gonna plate it and we're gonna taste it. I'm salivating because it smells so good. You can make this recipe as a side as well. And I like to put a little bit of lime or lemon zest. And that's it. Let's try it. Can't wait. The flavor of the lime zest is so good. It's very aromatic with the herbs. Love it. I hope you make it. This is so good. I can't stop eating this. It's so good. Thanks for watching. And remember to subscribe to Well+Good and to look for the recipe in the link below. See you next time.